Hey, Sugar Smack, Mama's back with a whole new another one.
And this is Ricky with a whole bunch of questions.
This is the Ugly Resin Artist from craftsaintperfect, and today we are making a rolling tray, a travel rolling tray, a jar, and a grinder.
Now, Mama, why are you making a rolling tray?
You want the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Your brother is out of control, and that's just all I'm gonna say about it. That's just what it is. Now let's keep it pushing, Sugar.
Okay, now what are you doing now, the tray?
I am inserting the lights. These are fairy lights. So I'm putting them all around the tray. And then what I plan to do is I plan to lock them down with a clear coat of resin before I decide to put like the color, like whatever colors I'm using. I'm going to go in with a clear coat of resin. And then that way my lights won't be flipping, flopping, and going all over the place. And then that's when I'm really going to get a little bit of an attitude. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, because then they'll be all over the place like colorful lightning bugs.
Yeah, right?
Nobody wants that.
Absolutely not, Sugar. Mama don't need that in her life. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, because I'm sure you would be very mad if that happened.
Ricky, this tray took so long to complete. It had so many moving parts. I had to cut out Bubba's name. I had to cut out his little funky saying. I had to make those leaves. And the mold for those leaves were absolutely, completely flat.
So tell me, Mama, what colors did you choose this time?
Well, baby, you know it takes a while for Mama to pick a color. But this time, Tanzanite Blue Sugar Smack.
Boy, that's a very odd name. I would have never remembered that.
Well, you know the reason why Mama remembers that is because Mama is a professional.
Well, riddle me this, Batman. How are you a professional when you just learned to pour resin last night?
You know what, Ricky? I am so sick and tired of y'all grinding me up. Let me explain something to you, Sugar Smack. Mama is a professional. I've been pouring resin for this is actually the 4th year Mama been into resin, baby. I know I'm still a little bit of a novice, but I'm tired of you grinding me up.
Okay, Mama, let's land back on planet Earth. What's going on now?
I am going in with the navy blue and the orange. Baby, these colors gave me life. So what I kept doing was switching the cups around in each hand and, going back and forth. And that's how I got the color to kind of blend and not mix. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, gotcha. So what are you pouring in now?
Okay, so now I'm pouring in the lid, Sugar Smack. And as we all know, crafts ain't perfect, baby.
Oh boy, Mama, what did you do now?
Okay, so what had happened was when I poured the first lid, I dropped the leaf in there and the colors completely covered the leaf under the bottom. So I was like, I don't like that. So I had to redo it.
I don't understand what...
Back at the D mode, Sugar Smack. Now, here we go with this beautiful behind tray. This thing is life. Look at this blue, baby. Look at it.
Yes, it is beautiful. So what are we doing now?
I am now doing the tedious task of trying to fill in this imprinted leaf so that it doesn't spill out. It was very, very tedious.
You sure it wasn't relaxing?
No, it wasn't relaxing. Not at all. Let me tell you something, Sugar. There was nothing relaxing about this tedious task because then I could only pour a little bit of resin and then try to pull it all to the edges with my micro makeup brush. Baby, Mama head was all in the frame of the camera in the whole thing, and my gray hair was showing. I got resin all in my hair.
Well, I'm glad we got past that.
I know, right? So what I did was I did the orange in the little slots on the tray. And then I just did the same thing. I tried to pull it all around to the edges because I didn't want to use too much because I don't want to fill the slots. Like, I want those slots to be spaces where he can, store things or put things that won't just fall off.
Well, I see you sure did a good job with that, Mama.
Yes, baby, because Baba is professional. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, back to Mary Hand. So, what are you going to do after this?
It's like a little, tiny little, pencil slot here. So I just I almost missed it because I almost didn't see it. So what I did was put a little bit of orange in there And baby mama just kept pushing and pulling all of the resin so that it would go to the edges of each slot that I did. And then after I did that, I just moved on with adding some heat. I threw the heat gun in there, just to, pop any bubbles in the whole thing, because I really truly did not put this resin in the vacuum chamber.
Oh, okay. So why didn't you put it in the vacuum chamber?
Well, because the amount of resin that I was like pouring or whatever, it was gonna be such a thin coat. I figured I would just blow all the bubbles out with the heat gun or with a long neck lighter. However, I should have had that same sentiment with the clear resin, because baby, this tray got more bubbles than the Lord allows, child.
Understandable. What's happening now?
Child, listen. You know mama hates sanding. So what is mama doing? Mama is sanding. So what I did was I dropped some water in on all of the places that I wanted to sand, and I did it and I sanded and I'm cleaning up now. And I decided to take those little leaves that I made on the side, and I put a little crazy glue on the back, and then I just pressed them down where I wanted them at. And now I'm just putting a top coat over those so that they don't come dislodged.
Well, I think that's really creative, Mama, because when you have some leftover masterpieces, you got to do something with them, you know?
Yes, baby, and everything mama does is a masterpiece. You know what I mean?
Okay, Mama, I will say this. You are very creative, but what other plans do you have for the tray?
Well, after I blow this clear coat out with the heat gun, I am going to then add words to the leaf. And you know your brother has this ridiculous saying, "Do it for me." So I just put it inside the leaf and kept it pushing, baby.
Well, that fits this tray because you did do it for him.
Yes, I did, baby. And if I should say so myself, mama did this. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, indeed. I hope he likes it.
I know, right? It took a lot of time. This resin tray took days because there were so many components and so many moving parts to it. So here I am just I'm adding the crazy glue to the back of the leaf, and I am putting it on the lid just so you guys can see it. But that is not the lid we use at the end, because mama had to re-pour the lid. I already told y'all about that. So let's keep it moving. And so what I do here is I'm just trying to make sure it's not too much crazy glue on there, because I don't want it to seep from under there or it will turn white.
And trust me, we do not want that.
I know, right? I think it looks so tacky. It looks a little ashy to me. So, mama had to make sure that she shined up all the ash. So I go in with a top coat here. This is lid number 2. So what I did was after crazy gluing that leaf on there for about a minute to a minute and a half or whatever, I just poured my clear resin on top. I pulled it to the edges. I lit it up and mama kept it pushing, sure.
Very nice. So, what is this here, Mama?
This is the travel rolling tray. Now let me just say this, okay? I had no intentions of pouring that tray. However, mama had so much leftover resin, I just decided, guess what? I can make something else.
As usual.
Listen, okay? Now, didn't I tell you about grinding me up? Every once in a while, I get it right. I just didn't get it right this time and a few times before, but maybe next time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, what I'm doing here is I'm making another orange leaf. I don't know why I'm making leaves. I think I'm just making them because I had the extra resin to make them. And I just went on here, and what I'm doing here is just pulling them to the edge, and then I fill up. Once I get it pulled to the edge, then I fill it up, because this tray is super duper dumb flat.
And I know you don't want to overpour those.
No, not at all. And then I move on to my extra tray here because I had extra resin. And Ricky, don't be grinding me up with all the resin that I had left over. I did something with it, so let's keep it pushing.
Oh boy, you had a lot this time.
Yes, and then back at the demold sugar plum. Now here we go again. Mama is demolding this jar. Baby, look at this bright orange and this blue. I got a little bubble at the bottom. I was trying to show y'all what had happened there. And then this is the grinder. And I am only missing one tooth out of this grinder. I did a heck of a job on that grinder.
Well, hey, the bubble in the tooth, that's fine. Because think about it, crafts ain't perfect.
Yes, God, baby. Crafts definitely ain't perfect.
Oh, wow, mama, look at all that. That is beautiful. Now, I understand it may seem like I give you a hard time about your projects, but I love everything you make because they're very creative. Like this glow in the dark, crafts ain't perfect. Thanks
Thanks
for
for watching.
watching.